Hello, happy end of 2024. We are saying goodbye today to a year that has been interesting to say the least, and preparing to head into 2025, which is looking quite interesting as well. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, December 31st. Tomorrow is New Year's Day, so 2025. Today, the moon continues in Capricorn, where we think about foundations, structures, planning, rules, getting serious, looking at the deeper places of the structure of our lives and how to be strategic with what it is we want to create. So yesterday I shared, and in Sunday's video, I shared about how we can work with yesterday's new moon in Capricorn to think about setting our intentions. So that energy continues today to plant some seeds with this earthy Capricorn moon energy, now beginning to the moon beginning to wax. So we have that growing energy, putting a little more effort or wind into our sails going forward. So plant your seeds, set your intentions, throw out your resolutions, get more serious about creating what you want by figuring out strategies to actually create it. And so I gave you details in yesterday's video on how to do that. So for today, I have something special for you. I am sharing a playlist of my most popular videos from 2024, even some going back to 2023, because really taking a look back at the year in review, I guess, so to speak. And what were the themes, right? What were the hot topics? What was happening? What were we thinking about? What was unfolding, especially with some of the big picture energies of Pluto shifting from Capricorn into Aquarius, taking a look back at some of the things I had to say about that, even going back into 2023, which all of it continues to be true. And so rather than looking at the future as an absolute thing that we are, just sitting around waiting for it to happen, we are active creators of the future in the present moment by the actions we take, the ways that we engage with the world around us. And that happens at every level of being, and begins completely with self-care. So when you are caring for yourself, you're taking care of your needs so that you can be your best self, so that you can be a positive force for good, creativity, shift, and change, moving in the directions that you want in the world, right? Because shift and change is happening, will continue to happen, and it's what we do about it that matters. It's how we steer the shifts and changes as they unfold to make the most of what can be created from this potential, this set of possibilities. And that is true as long as you are here, right? The game continues. There's still more to do. There is more to engage with, and ways of thinking about what kind of future you want. So looking back in 2023 and 24, we had several shifts of Pluto. First in 2023, going into Aquarius for the first time after spending some weeks and months in the final degree of Capricorn. And then Pluto went back into Capricorn in 2023, where it stayed until January 20th of 2024, going into Aquarius until September 1st of 2024, where it went back into Capricorn and stayed in Capricorn until November 19th of 2024. So throughout that entire period, we had this energy of releasing the past, letting go of the work we've been doing that is very Capricornian, that has to do with systems and structures and institutions. And with Pluto coming through saying you cannot keep doing things the way you have been doing them, you're going to have to create something, give birth to the new, and say goodbye as the old falls away, right? And so that death and rebirth process, when we engage with it, we can actively choose and be agents, have the agency to participate in using this shift and change energy to create the outcomes we want. And so to do that, we must be our best selves. And the ways that we take care of ourselves, the ways that we show up to do what we're here to do. So those videos that I share with you in the description of this video. So playlist is listed in this video for our year in review, looking back at the hot topics from 2024. So check that out. There's some videos on Pluto in Capricorn, Pluto leaving Capricorn, Pluto going back into Capricorn after being in Aquarius, as well as themes of Pluto shifting into Aquarius, bringing us into new paradigms, shifting into new possibilities, thinking outside the box, more themes of social justice, women's rights, how civil rights, how to make things more equal, focusing on our communities and how we work with the energy of shakeup and change to envision a positive future, to create that positive vision for the future. So videos on Pluto's entry into Aquarius, really fun to look back at what we were thinking and saying a few months or even a year and more ago about Pluto's entry into Aquarius, and to compare that with where we are now, what we're seeing, what we're learning about ourselves. And then as well, there are also some highlights, including Jupiter's opposition to Uranus, and the eclipses that we had in 2024, some of these highlights. And then, of course, thinking about the end of 2024, what's happening now, a forecast for 2025, what to expect, more changes coming, more changes ahead. What will this look like? The best I can say is do not fall asleep at the wheel, and not in a bad way. Again, there is so much opportunity here for steering the future, but it must be active. It must be proactive. We can't sit back and just wait for someone else to fix it. And that, a lot of that is actually the lesson of Pluto in Capricorn, where we have been, and we're coming out of that right now that Pluto is in Aquarius to stay until 2043. We have that Pluto in Capricorn lesson under our belts, reminding us that we cannot rely on some outside external authority to fix things for us. And so the Pluto in Aquarius energy is about transformation, but it's about transformation from the individual and how we come together in groups, in communities, forming coalitions, for organizing around what we care about, developing our friendships, our peer groups, making it real, right? Getting off of social media to where we can be together, remember our humanness, remember that we are all in this together, and all of the ways that we do that. So some great review playlist there for you on these topics, as well as Mars retrograde, Mars opposing Pluto as we leave 2024. This Mars retrograde energy is very active right now. In fact, I have a special offer reading on Mars retrograde in your chart if you're interested in learning how this energy impacts you as we head into 2025. And Mars will be retrograde until February 23rd of 2025. So this is an energy that's deepening us into who we are, helping us think about action plans and strategies moving forward. So that could be super helpful way to connect with what you can do, how you can get involved, what that looks like for you as an individual, and what you're being called to step into, step up to, become, participate in, and how it impacts you and your own self-care, and how you can navigate all of these energies. So that Mars retrograde reading is available on my website, astrologyheals.com. And for the playlist, just check out the notes for this, the show notes for this video, the description for this video. All the links are in there from my most popular videos from 2024 on some of these hot topics, what we've been through as we've gone through 2024, as well as my forecast for 2025. So check that out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Follow me and hit the subscribe button so that we can do this together in 2025. I will keep you updated. I will keep you on top of the energies as they unfold, and more of these outer planet shifts that are coming in 2025. So I'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow as we think about the future. Today is more about the past. So taking a look back at where we've been and some of these energies that we've been moving through, really good to reflect and to ultimately to have gratitude. You know, we made it this far. We're doing it. We are doing the work. We are in the middle of it. This is really something to honor and be grateful for. Thank yourself for the work you have done to get through 2024. Take a deep breath, take some rest and breaks when you need them, and stay tuned because there's more coming ahead. Planetary shifts in 2025. Thank you so much for being here. My website again is astrologyheals.com, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for regular videos. All right, thanks, and I will see you next time. Happy New Year. Bye for now.